What is going on, everyone? It's your boy B, Skeletor BSK with the style of gaming. The long-awaited next chapter in the Luigi's Mansion franchise has been out a little over a week, and I'm excited to share my opinion. Does Volume 3 live up to its predecessors? Does co-op live up to the hype? Is this fall title for you? Whatever reason you're here, this is Should You Buy in 5, Luigi's Mansion 3. Luigi's Mansion 3 came out with a release date on Halloween, setting the stage for the spectacular next title in a fan-favorite Nintendo series. Like many Mario Universe games before it, the plot to Luigi's Mansion 3 is pencil-thin. Luigi, Mario, Peach, and some Toads go on vacation to a distant and seemingly beautiful resort hotel. All is well until night falls and the sinister life of the hotel comes to fruition. The hotel owner, Helen Gravely, has invited the Luigi crew to the hotel on behalf of foul King Boo, who has escaped Professor Egad's ghost lab seeking vengeance with a plan to trap Luigi and the gang in painting frames. Luigi eludes capture and locates the super-powered vacuum, the Poltergust G00, developed by Egad. After discovering the professor in a painting, Egad and Luigi work together to recapture Gad's ghost collection and save Luigi's friends and brother. The story in Luigi's Mansion 3 is light and fun. The writing is absurd where you'd expect it, but most of the time the writing is clearly intended for a younger audience. The gameplay to Luigi's Mansion 3 was such a blast. Being back in the shoes of Luigi felt great, and the expanding arsenal of add-ons and capabilities of your vacuum really helped shake up the sometimes repetitive game formula. The newest element of the game is the use of a goo-based doppelganger named Luigi. Luigi is you, and one that can travel through tight pipes and pass through grates on the floors and walls. Luigi can help Luigi complete a horde of required objectives, but is the key to many of the buried secrets in the game. Using him is unique, and the bounce back and forth between the two characters made the gameplay a lot more fun. However, this is where they implement a layer of co-op. It's very limited in a genuine experience for two people. Addressing co-op, the Scare Scraper is like an RNG co-op experience, allowing you to travel through a randomly built room set and clear ghosts with friends, while the Scream Park is like an online minigame experience.
Very unnecessary.
The puzzles throughout Luigi's Mansion 3 are superb. You really have to pay attention in this game. There are obvious puzzles and objects to collect, but some that require a keen eye, and some levels feeling like a true 3D I Spy book. There is a ton to collect, each floor having its own gem set to gather, with tons and tons of money to find. However, the money shop
is kind of garbage.
You can buy golden bones for resurrection, boo cartridges that help you locate the secret hiding boos on each floor, and gem cartridges to locate hidden gems. For the most part, you don't really need the gem cartridges, but on top of that, the boo fights are super repetitive and quite frustrating. Consider if you guess their hiding spot wrong, they teleport elsewhere. That kind of leads to general ghost combat being really repetitive and lame. As you enter new areas, most times ghosts appear, blocking you until you wreck them. These fights are just very predictable and honestly just a time waster between getting to the absolutely massive amounts of boss fights. The unique employees of the hotel, aka bosses of the floors, are really awesome, and they offer varying ways to use navigation and discovery techniques that you use to traverse in the combat scenario. The bosses have fantastic arenas, and they felt like a needed escape from the repetition of the basic Ghost. It's clear Nintendo wanted people to use motion controls, and I tried it and it was a nightmare. But things weren't much better with the sticks. It was super hard to know which way you were rotating, and sometimes it felt like there was a physical block preventing full rotation. I also really hope to see Nintendo patch out the ludicrous Call of Duty heart rate monitor. When Luigi is damaged, it's so loud and intrusive I felt myself panicking because of the repeating loud sound blurring the visuals and completely taking away from game audio. Overall, the gameplay for Luigi's Mansion was super exciting. Luigi long makes up for any shortcoming. The most frustrating thing was the controls. My only death came against King Boo because of those bogus controls. The graphics and music in Luigi's Mansion 3 were unbelievable. I say unbelievable because when I first took control of Luigi and the hotel transformed, the clear aesthetic change was profound. Nintendo did a phenomenal job of embedding depth and detail into every single layer and every object. I was stoked to see how many objects could be sucked up into the vacuum and how interactive the environment was. Sometimes it felt like the rooms looked a little familiar, but each floor, as you get closer and closer to the top, gets even more wild. The lighting and effects engines were so good, honestly some of the best visuals I've seen on the Switch. I mean, the textures on the floor to the unique wallpaper both clean and destroyed all fit the unique aesthetics and ideas of each floor, each room. The music is phenomenal in supporting the different experiences, and the ranges of emotion from like a lurking, eerie feeling to that classic Mushroom Kingdom candor fit each mood, and the fact that nearly every floor has a unique track or more had me applauding the sound engineering team throughout my experience. Come for the ghost destruction, stay for the visual audio overload. All in all, Luigi's Mansion 3 is a good game. It's a great addition to the franchise, even though it might not be the most exciting. In some places it takes a few step backs, but Luigi's gameplay made me forget about all the things I thought I was missing. A laundry list of collectibles and puzzles will keep you strapped in for a minimum of 12 hours. The controls take some work, and some frustrating mechanics will impede you from time to time. If you love the Luigi's Mansion series, this is definitely a need to pick up now, but I think this is a title that you can wait on, especially when looking at the absurd amount of games coming out in the same window. But you won't be disappointed if you pick this gem up as a true Mario fan.